Hello, my friends. Thanks for tuning into my channel. And welcome to episode 5 of the Walking While Gay series entitled The Naked Truth and Awakening from Depression. Well, what can I say? I have gone through a lot of shit and a lot of unnecessary melodrama over the last few years to get to this place where I am today. And I'm happy to say that I would not change a thing because I'm really loving where my life is right now. I set up this channel for a lot of reasons, and I think I've said it before. A large part of it was to, I guess, be a model or role model for not just my one niece, but all of my nieces and nephews and great nephews and great nieces, about living your best life and starting your life from scratch and learning to work through adversity. Now that's kind of where it started, but it's kind of turned into something for me where I've set this up to get my own life in order and look at myself with authenticity and realness, which I think I tried to do, but because I'm going on camera, I really don't want to come across as fake, so I'm really trying to just be myself all the time. And for me, being myself is looking and saying, okay, you let yourself go. Now I can use this channel to get myself back to where I want to be and inspire family members along the way. But it requires me to put the work in. And that's what I've been doing. And I'm finally getting to a point where things are starting to pay off. I still have a lot of weight to lose, but I'm waking up early every day. I'm feeling kind of in rhythm with the cycle of life in terms of the whole waking up with the sun, eating during the daylight hours, and stopping eating when nighttime comes, doing the intermittent fasting. That's been a challenge, but that's starting to fall into place. And in the process of doing all of this stuff all at the same time, from the 10,000 to 20,000 steps as many days out of the week as I can, because it's not every day yet, but especially with this heat, but I'm still doing it. I'm exercising. I'm making it consistent that I'm doing these things. And I feel like I'm reaping the benefits in a small part physically, where I'm starting to lose a little bit of weight and my circulation is improving. Like my hands and feet used to always be icy cold, and now I can literally see and feel the blood flowing in my toes and in my fingers, and it's great. With this heat, I've been wandering around my apartment in the nude, and largely it was because it was just so damn hot. that's the only way I could get comfortable. But in the process, I feel like I'm living in my body more, if that makes sense. Because one, I'm seeing myself in the mirror and I'm seeing where things are toning up a little bit. Uh, and with my, getting consistent with my facial regime and taking care of my hair, I'm feeling little sprouts, growing in with my fingers. And I'm feeling just fresh as I wake up every morning and start off washing my face and doing the toner and the whole routine. It just puts me in a state of mind of being ready for my day. And I didn't realize how letting those things kind of fall to the wayside was doing myself a disservice, because doing those things kind of just mentally puts you in a state of mind of, hey, my day is starting, and you're feeling good about it, you know? I understand why I think I've heard some women refer to kind of putting on, their makeup in the morning before they start the day. It's like putting on their armor. And that's what I'm feeling like with waking up and, washing my face and toning and moisturizing and taking care of my hair. It just is setting myself for my day, feeling more awake and attractive and confident. And that kind of bleeds into the rest of my day. And it makes it easier for me to get up and then go out and do my walking. And I'm waking up, as you can see, earlier and earlier, because it's so damn hot that I have to get out early just so I can, feel good when I'm walking. Because I'm not looking to have a heat stroke, but I'm enjoying getting out in the early morning and hearing the birds chirping and seeing the sun start to come up as I'm walking. It all kind of puts me in a place of feeling gratitude. And you're going to hear a lot about gratitude on this channel, because of all the things I've learned over these last few years, gratitude is the tool that is saving my life. Because none of this stuff, exercising, trying to get your life back on track physically, mentally, spiritually, this stuff isn't easy. But it's what I want to do. And what I'm finding is that as I look for things to be grateful for, the more I feel grateful. And as I feel grateful, I feel lighter. I feel more enthusiastic to do the things that I need to do and to work through the tough moments of exercise or cramps or stretching, eating better meals, going to sleep earlier. All of those things are feeling easier to do because I'm focusing on what I'm grateful for instead of doing what I was habitually doing in the past, which was looking at the negative, either complaining, seeing myself as a victim of this or that, and just leading myself down a road of feeling unhappy. And as I search now for things to be grateful for, sometimes it feels like, okay, I'm reaching. But in the reaching, I find the humor, and I'm finding that I do actually have things to be grateful for and to appreciate. And it just makes the day happier. And, part of my Buddhist practice is about creating happiness for myself and for others, and focusing on gratitude, no matter how small it is, makes me turn towards happiness instead of turning towards fear or turning towards sadness. And it makes exercising easier. And as exercising has become more habitual, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the kind of accumulation of whatever dopamine or what is it? What is it? Those kind of hormones that are released after you've walked for a while and you just start feeling good. I feel like I'm feeling good a lot more of my day. And in the course of that, I'm realizing that I was kind of in a depression for a while because I feel like I'm waking up from a fog of depression. Now, maybe it might not be a clinical depression that some people are going through, and I'm not claiming that to be the case at all, but it was a kind of depression where I didn't want to leave my house, and I didn't want to take care of myself, and I didn't think about the things that I ate. I just ate my feelings away and put on all this extra weight. And now that I've determined to turn all that around, I'm kind of, I guess, shaking loose of whatever that thing was that was making me feel depressed. And maybe with all the things, because I'm taking, ashwagandha and maca and Korean ginseng to kind of help with my energy levels. And I think maybe my hormones are balancing out, and I'm just getting my body into a equilibrium that I've not had for a while because I just feel good. And that's the thing about exercise, is that it does make you feel good. And I've been consistent about it, even though I haven't been going to the gym. I've been exercising, in the buff, in my living room, doing more push-ups and sit-ups and squats and whatnot in the privacy of my own home. And slowly I'm seeing some improvements. They're slow, but I'm feeling it. And I'm feeling it in my outlook more. And to be honest, I think that's the best part of it. And the trade-off is, because at the same time that I'm doing all of this to, like I said, be a role model for my nieces and nephews, I also am doing this for myself. But at the same time, I'm trying to make this part of my business as a content creator, because I am a type of person that needs to feel creative. It's part of who I am. I recognize that. If I'm not acting, I need to still be doing something creative. And coaching helps a little bit, but it's not the same. And the content creation is helpful with that, because I feel like, making these videos and getting better at them slowly is a challenge. And hopefully, as I eventually make money, I can invest more in it and make them a little more cinematic and have music and can afford to, buy music and figure out how to edit all that stuff in. to me, that stuff is exciting. That's what I'm looking forward to. But I have to accept that the way I've set up this channel is that I'm not an expert. So I'm asking subscribers to join me on a journey of self-improvement and self-care for my mind, body, and spirit that hopefully inspires my subscribers to do that in their own life. But I'm not the expert saying, hey, do this, do that. I'm saying, hey, this is what I'm trying, and maybe you know something. So for me, I'm trying to build a channel that is a community that's more interested in the joy of the journey as opposed to just getting to the destination, if that makes sense. But what I've been learning as I am doing this YouTube content creation is that we live in an age where people are looking for experts to subscribe to so that they can get the answers and be done. And that's kind of not the journey that my channel is taking. So while I need to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of public viewing before I can get my channel to be monetized, I have to accept on the business side of doing all this that it may take me a little bit longer because the subscribers that I have, all 111 of you, who I appreciate more than you will ever know, I know that our journey is going to take longer to get to the 1,000 than if I were an expert who might attract people to this channel faster. I'm, like I said, attracting subscribers that are either wanting to be supportive of me or looking for inspiration or just like being on a journey with other people. And I'm okay with that. That's just the way it is. So it may take me longer to get there. But I will appreciate every subscriber who goes on this journey with me. And eventually, I guess I will become an expert at this as I do all these things. But until then, I am happy getting to my goal of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of public viewing in order to be eligible to make money from this channel. I'm okay with us getting there authentically because all these things that I've been talking about, I wouldn't trade feeling how I'm feeling right now for anything. And that's just where I am. I'm loving this journey, and I'm loving the walks that I'm taking. I'm loving making a connection to the subscribers along the way, people giving me, advice in the comments, which I appreciate, and making contact with, other gay people out there in YouTube land who maybe understand what I'm feeling being a gay person of a certain age and recognizing that life isn't over after 30. I am looking forward to, yes, getting to a place where my body is tighter and toned and I'm feeling healthier, feeling more attractive, and hopefully growing back my hair and, feeling myself, so to speak. I'm going to get there because I'm feeling, in some ways that way now with just feeling good, and that's because of the gratitude. So, yeah, this episode is about the naked truth. One, getting naked and getting comfortable with my body, where it is right now, and getting inspired to push myself harder to shape my body into a healthier vehicle to move through the rest of my life in. And I am so grateful that all of this exercise, which I'm doing at a slower pace, but on a consistent pace, is making me feel good. So I guess that's really it for this episode. I can only encourage you guys to get out there, and if the bare minimum is you only get consistent at doing your 10,000 steps, that's about 10,000 steps is close to about 2 hours of walking. And it feels good. And it releases endorphins. That's what it is. It releases those endorphins that allows you to feel grateful for your life and get the circulation moving into parts of your body it hadn't been moving into for a while. And it reminds you that it ain't over till you're dead. And as long as you're breathing, you might as well do it in a body that's flexible, that is able to bend and get stronger and toner. So yeah, get out there and walk, folks. Maybe I'll see you on the Chandler Path. Who knows? Okay, thank you all so much for listening to this long rant. It really is helpful for me to do these things because my channel is about self-care for mind, body, and spirit. And spirit is not just my Buddhist practice, but it is something between the Buddhist practice and my mental health, is that spirit of who I am that I'm loving getting back in touch with. So thank you for supporting me on this journey. I hope in some way what I'm sharing is inspiring some of you to get back to your happiest self. Because at the end of the day, life is short, and why not be happy? All right, that's it for this episode. I appreciate you all for subscribing. Please spread the word if you know of anybody that might enjoy what I am sharing on my channel. I would appreciate any help getting me to those 1,000 subscribers. But however long it takes is however long it takes. So thank you all. Besos. Enjoy your week.